We know, what's her name? We know Riley's sister and Riley quit. Hmm. I knew it. It's a conspiracy, a real one. Yes, you knew it all along. There's that sweet feeling of finally being right washes over you. And what's inside this folder will confirm it. It's probably really important. Check out the folder. Inside the folder is a jumble of printed documents and handwritten pages, all mismatched in color and in size and color. It's an eclectic mix. Some pages look official, while the others are covered in messy scrawls, like notes scribbled in a hurry. Everything's piled on top of each other, with no rhythm or reason. It's like Frank just crammed everything in without a second thought. Go through the pages as they are now. You take a deep breath and start sifting through it. Wait, you managed to piece together. What you managed to piece together is that all the papers seem to be connected to something called the Guiding Light mission. Okay. Um. Okay. Judging by the writing style and the diagrams on the printed pages, it looks like part of an official report, the kind with all the formal language and precise formatting. But it's incomplete. There are pages missing, gaps that makes it impossible to get the full picture. Oh, he's going to be in the reception in a minute. Every single page has underlined words and comments scribbled in the margins. Guiding light mission. That sounds ominous. It sure does, and now you're right in the middle of it. The handwritten notes, on the other hand, looks like personal reflections referencing the report. One page in particular stands out. At the top, in large bold letters, the word liars is scribbled. Examine the note titled Liars. Turning the page, you find a printed section of the report. It looks like part of the conclusion, but it's covered in frantic handwriting. The word accident is heavily underlined and repeated over again. Why am I not surprised they lied about the accident? Hold on, Frank's calling them liars, but at the same time, he's been exhibiting some erratic behaviors lately. It's hard to tell if he's onto something real or if his mind's just spiraling out of control. Go through the handwritten notes. Despite your best efforts, the handwriting is nearly unreadable, a jumble of disjointed sentences. It feels like it feels more like stream of consciousness than anything coherent, just fragments of thought sprawled down in a rush. Seems like he used this as a way to clear his head. Not that it did him much good, judging by the state of the rest of the notes. Take a deep dive into the printed pages. A lot of this is just technical mumbo jumbo. Procedures the crew was supposed to follow during the mission. The the comments in the margins are mostly explanations or clarifications, as if Frank was trying to make sense of the technical jargon on his own. You get the impression he was determined, almost desperate to figure it all out himself. Turns out it's not just a careless driver after all. There's actually a brain behind it. You never imagined Frank would be capable of deep diving into something like this. We don't even know the guy. So it's all about the guiding light mission and this so-called accident. Interesting. It sounds like something that should ring a bell, but then again, you're written about everything under the sun except space. So it's no wonder you're out of touch on this topic. Maybe this is a sign. The time has come to specialize in one topic, space. Maybe, but that decision can wait. Right now, you need to dig deeper. Find out more about this somewhere else. Excuse me. The fort is a start, but it's not enough. There are too many gaps, too many unanswered questions. Oh, we're about to get that call in a minute. Search. Let's go in the bathroom. Oh, there's nothing in here. Interesting. Let's see what this is. This is access is from. We're committing to this. Search the room. You manage to enter his room and find his cell phone lying on the floor. What is the documents? Can we take the documents? Coral Destiny. Guiding light accident. Excuse me. There was an accident on a mission to Mars in Earth orbit. The whole crew. When did we learn that? Whole crew died. Okay. That's something. Okay, I really want to keep this. Other than mentions of the guiding light mission accident, it is a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo. Okay. Nothing else. Let's leave. Oh, I did not get my key. Ugh, this isn't going to play out well, isn't it? Continue.
The what?
The new bar my mother opened.
And the...
You'll need a purse.
Oh, thank you.
Just lean the... Oh, wait. Take these noise-canceling headphones.
Thank
All right.
you.
Don't worry.
Perfect. Ignore it. I don't have the time or the patience right now.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
I recently learned, oh, I like to get into my room.
So, number 6. The last one on the second.
Take it, sign. Continue, surprise.
All right.
All right, let's take the leaflet because why not leave? I don't want to tell her I have his phone if I don't have to. So let's see if we have a charger in our bag. Use our card. There we go. Open the suitcase and find the charger. Unzip the suitcase, your eyes start over the few packed items you really hadn't planned on staying here long. Now that's an amusing thought. The open zipper grins back. Turn it over, shake everything out, and fish the phone charger out of the heap. Yes, show that suitcase who's in charge. You plug in the socket above the bedside cabinet, aiming the phone's charging port with the cable connections. Insert it carefully. Wrong side. Oh, come on. Aren't these things universal? Flip it and try again. Flip it and try again. Third time's the charm. And now we wait. Okay, we only have this day for this freaking phone. Let it charge a bit more. In the meantime, put the suitcase away. We have some time. Can we sit down? Check out the leaflet. Put it back in our pocket. Get up. If we crawl. Mess with the phone. Wait. Until Frank's phone is charged. Perfect. Push them all. Give us, come on. Come on. Enough for this now. Get up. The crack covers most of the screen, but through a small gap, you can still see the battery percentage. 25. Pick it up. Frank's phone. I'm pretty sure you even packed your... What? Here. This is it. The edges of the phone are worn and bruised like cobwebs. The cracks on the screen have been there for a while. But the screen lights up and you are welcomed by a 4-digit request. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it up until you find the right pin. You will have a better chance looking out the 4-digit that holds some meaning to Frank. Oh, that's annoying. You managed to bring the phone back to life. Better make the most of it. But the contents of the phone are still locked behind a 4-digit pin. It's doubtful that the number will be known by someone other than Frank. Maybe there is someone to figure it out. Oh, wait. Clip number 7 showed the hotel lot that crowd at the... Maybe the opening of... No. Wasn't an option. Let's clear this. Leave out. Let's go back in the room. Oh, that's annoying. Still, let's call. Nope. Back. Let's try.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Ugh. No. Nope, nope, nope. It has to be something. Let's go back out. We know it's not. It's annoying. What could it... I'll have to ask his sister, won't I? Do we have to get the phone again? Ugh, where's the freaking house? The incident. Ben Robin. The car that's now ours. When we technically steal it. Ugh. I guess we're going to talk about Coral Destiny.
How can I
Wait,
help you, Mr.
actually. Save. I
How
keep
can I
forgetting
help
to do
you,
that.
Mr. Harrow?
I recently learned about the guiding light accident.
Oh, it's one of those things this area is known for. Kind of. And definitely not in the best way.
Why is that?
If you have to ask, it means you haven't read all about it. I can spoil it for you if you're okay with that.
Sure, hit it.
Guiding Light is the name of a mission involving a manned starship that was supposed to make it all the way to Mars. It was set to launch, about 2 years ago?
Okay.
Except it never really left the planet. It blew up in Earth's orbit and the entire crew died. Since it launched from the facilities here, you can see why it's kind of a local thing.
Are they sure it was an accident?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, everything official says it was an accident, but I get why people question it. It's not like space is a safe place to begin with. Either way, it doesn't make it any less tragic. But I suppose that's just how life is sometimes. You take the good with the bad.
Is that what this is? Huh. Go back in our room. Use the key. Uh, the fact that I can't... What's this leaflet? Nope. Crawl. Um, check out the leaflet. Nope. Phone. Antagonist. Never mind. Get up. I wonder if we can try other... Let's try Walter's room, actually. Because we know nothing about you, and we know you're not going to be here anytime soon. Really? That's annoying. Would have been amazing, though. Lightning's about to strike. Few minutes. Ugh. Okay. Anything here? Can we make it to the... I doubt it. Can we make it to the motel in enough time? Not the motel, the gas station. Barely, but we made it. And she's gone. Save.
Welcome
You
to
only
Max
have 7
Gas.
minutes.
You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you want something else?
Is there
We got no
anything?
booze, mind you.
Is there anything you can tell me about the Guiding Light accident? You know, you do you know how many people ask me that every couple of days? Must be a lot since you're asking. A lot doesn't cut it. Far too many is the answer. Tell me, what in the place? What am I? Tell me, what is this place? What am I doing here? Selling gasoline. Yep, and diesel, right? That's a gas. This is a gas station, not Coral Destiny's info center. People are acting like I know everything about propulsion science, orbital mechanics, and all that bullshit. But the worst are people like you, who want the drama, the scandal, without a care in the world how it messes up real people. The only reason I'm asking is because I care about people, not the drama. You don't look like someone who enjoys the misery of others. My car guy, Frank, his partner was the commander of the Mars... Ooh! His partner was the commander of the Mars mission. Okay. I often think it would have been better if he bought a farm the moment he heard Judy had too. Sorry, who's Judy? Are you simple? Haven't you been following the tale? Judy's Frank's partner. Was Frank's partner. She died in the Coral Destiny accident you asked about and took all the blame for it. And that messed up Frank's brain so much that he was never the same. Well, don't get me wrong. Even when Judy was alive, Frank could be brooding and dark, especially towards everyone that wasn't her. But now it's like he's a walking black hole. Pardon my Coral Destiny's term there. You're sucking the life out of joy out of everything that gets... Just sucking the life and joy out of everything that gets near. And the worst thing, he's making my life hella difficult on good days. I can barely make him come to work. Imagine the bad days. Sometimes a man in that condition needs to be prodded out of his stupor. You would know. Tried that. Worked like shit. He just disappeared for a week, came back leaving the same old black slime trail of depression. Listen, I don't want to yap about this anymore. Just give me the heartburn. Pretend you're just looking. Okay, now since we're on Wi-Fi, can we look up dates? Judy and Frank were in a relationship. Maybe the pin has something to do with Judy. Judy the astronaut. An astronaut named Judy died on an accident during the Guiding Light mission. She and Frank were in a relationship. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's go back. Actually, let's go in the corner. Let's save. Our phone. Ugh. Put the phone away. Maybe the pin is connected to Judy somehow. The line of thinking has its merit. A 4-letter word represented by numbers, something to do with Judy. On the screen, you can even see the letters under the numbers. Now, that one special word that Frank would use. 5839 Judy. The generic lock screen fades away and you can almost hear the pixels screaming as they die. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, a woman in Coral Destiny Space. What was it? I don't remember. 5839. The generic lock screen said face of no, I was past that. Her face smiled. The woman in the Coral Destiny spacesuit greets you instead, her face shining with a contagious smile. The cracked screen goes right across the entirety of her body, shattering that smile. No wonder Frank lost his mind. She's beautiful. Was beautiful. Only the very best and brightest get taken, eh? Browse text messages. I should have. You're assaulted by a seemingly endless list. Most of the texts have never been opened, as signified by a little number in the bubble icon. This is like looking for a needle in a haystack without even knowing for sure there's a needle in there. Maybe check the top first. Most recent. On the top are 3 texts, all from today. The first one is from Double T, pleased, unopened. The next is from Boss Lady, surprisingly opened. And lastly, a text from Smiley Riley, also opened. Boss Lady. That's probably what was her name? Anita. Or her. There's a chain of several messages all from the day. Frank, you know I'm flexible and all, but Anita's car it is, Max. But Anita's car must be fixed like yesterday. She's calling so much I want to bite a shotgun. Read further. Earlier today, call Anita now is urgent. There must be something interesting in there. Or not. As far as you can skim read, it's all about work, but you can see Frank has very flexible working hours. Continue exploring the thread. We're here. As your thumb glides across the cracked screen, you scroll down, and finally there's a text from some weeks ago. Listen, Frank, I've got 3 cars that are rusting here for 3 fucking weeks. If you don't want to work, just say so and let us part ways. And the best, juiciest thing, Frank didn't even respond. Since he's still working for Boss Lady, maybe he did it in person. An unexpected blast of empathy towards your fellow human being. What got into you, Mr. Harrow? That's it as far as Boss Lady texts are concerned. Check the most recent messages again. Smiley writing. As a red message from the day, uncharacteristic of Frank. I'll be at the motel at 8 p.m. Please be there. We need to talk. So Smiley Riley was waiting for Frank all along. Is waiting for Frank. Let's see something else catches our eyes. There's nothing. A long stretch of silence, more than a year. Maybe they were out of touch for that time frame? Nothing strange there. I haven't been people fight, you know. Wait, what if they communicated by other means? You're paranoid. Like what? Crow messengers? Oftentimes, the simplest solution is the most probable one. You know, no need to delve into fantasy lands. And even after that period, there aren't as many texts as far as you can see, mostly regular organization, where and when to meet. One or both of them must hate texting, or they weren't that close. Dig deeper. You scroll and scroll. Your thumb tip goes numb from the cracked screen. And then come to Rusty's tonight. I want to meet Judy. I want you to meet Judy. I never imagined Riley as a matchmaker. Maybe it was a desperation move? But back to messages from other contacts. Son of a gun. Other messages. Text messages. Maybe a search. Judy. Seems to be the only person Frank really exchanged messages with. The last change of text reads, "Hey, before I go radio silent, watch me fly off from the hill tonight. For good luck, you know." Frank responded, "What makes you think I'm not already there to see you become a firefly?" And Judy concludes, "And if you really miss me, I left you a present. With it, you'll be able to see us for at least 2 days." There's no reply to that, but something seems off to you. Somebody messed with the text. Paranoia. There does seem to be a gap. Ask yourself who would benefit. The next chain starts with Judy. "Hey, where did I leave my toolbox?" Frank never responded. There's just a gap and another response from Judy. "What's he doing in there? Never mind, thanks." That can't be all. Check more messages. At first, it seems to be more of the same expression of love mingled with mundane, everyday chit-chat. What catches your eyes are apparent hallucinating the conversation like rogue virtual black holes just opened up, swallowed them whole and vanished. I said it before, someone deleted text intentionally. Not someone, Frank. Seems some words never stopped hurting, even if they were just virtual. But were they fighting or just expressing their love so profoundly that it turned to postmortem pain? Before you know it, you've reached the end, the first messages that Judy ever sent to Frank. "I had a blast tonight. Are you free tomorrow? I'll take you to a hill. We can watch the stars together." Frank, you lucky bastard. At least you knew true love for a while. Is it better to experience the thrill of love and the pain of loss, or to never know love at all? Skim through the contact names, a vast majority of which are unknown numbers. Seems like Frank isn't a paragon of organization. Those few names you do see are obvious nicknames, some familiar. Smiley Riley, Old Man B, Double T, please, Shrink Finch, Boss Lady. Smiley Riley, Old Man B, Double T, please. Stop. There we go.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor peels the wire frame from his skull as if removing a delicate metallic parasite, allowing his great hairy caterpillars to stir and observe the room. Yeah, and I have a question. Ever heard of the Guiding Light mission? Instead of answering, he stays silent. His bushy eyebrows shoot up like rockets, his eyes widening as if some unfathomable truth has just been revealed. But then, just as quickly, his composure returned. Guiding Light, why do you know about that? So you do know something. I don't see how this is relevant to your therapy, so there's no reason to continue down this path. He dodged the question like he was swerving to avoid a stray animal while speeding down a desert road. Okay. Makes him highly uncomfortable. And not only that, the absence of the usual follow-up question, something like, "How is that related to you?" is highly unusually as well. suspicious. I need to dig deeper. Exciting, isn't it? You could get used to this. It's like a puzzle, and you can't help but want to see it through to the end. He glances at the clock as
All right,
always.
that's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably...
All right, you got this. Wait. Didn't you feel that weight shifting in your pocket like something is there when nothing should be? It shouldn't be possible. But it is happening. Didn't you put something in that pocket in the previous loop? Frank's phone? Oh, wow. Yeah, however improbable, Frank's phone is still there. Which means you know shit all about the way this loop thingy actually works. All of a sudden, everything starts feeling wrong. You feel overwhelmed. Wow, such an instinctive task is breathing. Overwhelmed by such a... Okay.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Your throat tightens with the noose made of pure anxiety. You thought it was over and done, did you? Try to untangle that noose before it chokes you dead. Ooh. Yay. You've battled anxiety once before and emerged as the victor. This gives you strength to grab the rope woven from pure unease and tear it to shreds. Breaths come back again, shallow at first, then deeper. So what if Frank's phone doesn't abide by the rules of the loop as you know them? This only means you've learned something new, something that might help you get the hell out of here. I am not taking this phone out. I'm all right, Dr. Finch. I just started tripping myself down a rabbit hole, but realized it's not that important.
That is excellent, Mr. Harrow. I commend your bravery for admitting you were leading yourself astray, and your mental fortitude for pulling yourself from that path once you realized where it was leading.
You take out Frank's phone as if to check the time. Your fingers find the unlock button. The screen bleeps to life, but once again, it only shows the insistent blinking of a thirsty battery.
That is all?
Good night. Leave. Head out. Okay. Frank, his phone doesn't seem to reset like everything else in the time loop. Its location, context, and unfortunately battery is unaffected by the loop. The phone is permanent. It defies the laws of the loop. You manage to bring the phone back to life. The good news, it defies the loop so the battery won't reset. The bad news, it defies the loop so the battery will run out sooner or later and you'll have to charge it again. You gain access to the phone. Now the only thing that's left to do is search through it. Okay. Riley. She was, and every loop still is, waiting for Frank at the motel. Okay. Get in. Get inside his room? You need to get inside Dr. Finch's room and discover what secrets he's hiding from the world. I'll wait. I feel like that's towards, like, maybe endgame. I really do need to do this at some point. Not that, this. Let's just do it. Hold to commit. Huh? You're in a reality show. I always knew something like this would happen. Your every action is being filmed for someone's entertainment. From now on, you need to watch your every step. I wonder what it's called. Probably something like... That's funny. Deja Vu. The show that gathered its audience purely by ironic enjoyment. It's so bad it's good. Prepare to be the winner of the next Cringe Fest. Okay,
Spit it out already!
let's just do this. Can I help you?
Sure.
Fix it. Make her coffee.
Wow.
Reality show. How does you feel about this whole reality show thing?
What do you mean?
You know the one we're in right now? Wink at her. Her face is
Well,
blank.
color me surprised then, since I'm completely unaware of it. What's the show's name?
Rue Valley. 47 minutes.
Okay.
She looks as if starting to realize you truly believe it. Or she's been prepared for this kind of conversation to take place and is acting as instructed. If that's the case, she is handling her role perfectly. It looks like it was written just for her, a woman beating a vending machine, unaware of the plot happening around her. Is there a reason you're so focused on that machine?
Wait, are you serious about the whole reality show thing?
Not really. Sorry, I just happen to have a quirky sense of humor.
Ah.
She forces a smile. No worries, I was starting to think you're for real. Her expression, her voice, her posture, they all look genuine and perfect, too perfect, as if someone has written or whispered those replies to her. What do you know about Dr. Gideon Finch?
Why do you
Finch?
ask? Is there a particular reason?
I just want to know the man better.
Here's the thing about therapy. You don't need to know your therapist. All you need is trust. That's the point, right? So they say. You didn't think you two were gonna be like friends, did you?
Not in a million years.
Okay. No need to get so defensive. Well, if you need help feeling better after I just crushed your dreams, go ahead. Ask away. Maybe my answers will help. Maybe not. Who knows?
Thank you. Or maybe they'll just make things worse. But hey, that's the game, isn't it? How long has Dr. Finch been living and working here?
If you're asking how long he's been in Rue Valley, at least 10 years?
Okay.
He came here to work for Coral Destiny. Lived and worked on campus at Starbase 1. That was his life. Until a few years ago. Specifically, he stopped working for them 2 years ago. Packed up, left the campus, and moved to the motel. He's been living and working there ever since.
That means right at the Guiding Light mission 2 years ago. Highly specific thing to have locked in your memory. She shrugs, her tone casual, but her body language betrays something else. A secret, hesitation, or just tiredness. What's he even doing here? He's not an engineer.
No, he isn't. But space exploration, colonization, it takes more than just engineers and scientists. Space travel grinds you down. Days, weeks, months inside a pressure-sealed can. Nothing but metal walls and the cold black outside. It does something to the mind. Ask any submariner. Ask any prisoner. And then you land and you realize, this is it. The rest of your life. A foreign sky overhead, a different gravity under your feet. A planet that does not love you, does not want you there. And home? You'll never see it again. Dr. Fink's experience in selecting the right people and teaching them to endure the pressure, clear their heads, make the right call when everything is wrong, tolerate the unknown. It was invaluable. Without the best people with the right set of skills, you won't last long out there.
Maybe he feels like he sent the wrong people. Makes sense.
It does. That's why his work mattered.
Any idea what he did before Coral Destiny?
No clue. Probably more of the same, helping people or, whatever you want to call it.
He's got the look. Someone who's been through it, knows what he's doing.
His methods are unique, in a way. But that doesn't mean they don't work. They work for my brother. That's all I need to know. And for that, I'm grateful.
Just stop, just like that? That's suspicious.
Yeah, well, you'll have to ask him for the details. All I know is he quit and ended up here. I mean, back then, all I ever heard were praises from the people who worked with him. Not me, though, for better or for worse.
Tell me, what's the trick? How you slip past them?
I didn't. We had an interview back when he was at Coral Destiny. He said I showed high resilience in stressful situations. Strong adaptability. Should have put sarcasm and gallows humor on the list. But hey, he told me I could talk to him if I ever felt the need, and that was that. So I guess me handling stress well is the answer? Sorry, no cheat code for skipping therapy.
Think I'm out of questions about Dr. Finch.
Good timing. I'm fresh out of answers.
You're probably familiar with the guiding light mission and the accident? Her face turns sour at the mention of the mission, eyes narrowing as they lock onto yours.
A tattoo on my forehead that says I worked at Coral Destiny, or is it just my energy today?
You strike me as someone who knows these kind of things. Someone who knows these things, really?
And what exactly gave you that impression? Is it my pilot jacket, my sunglasses, the attitude?
I assume you drink a lot of coffee, and knowledgeable people do tend to drink a lot of it.
Well, I wasn't expecting that as an explanation.
She lets out a small laugh, her tight lips relaxing into a smile.
All right, you managed to cheer me up somewhat. So I guess it's my turn to return the favor.
Yay.
Do you need the whole story from the beginning, or just the part about the accident?
I know the basic info, but it wouldn't hurt to hear it again.
Guiding Light was a crewed space mission destined for Mars.
Mm-hmm.
The mission was to prepare the groundwork for a future colony. It carried supplies, everything from food to construction materials.
Huh. She pauses for a moment, her gaze drifting off. But unfortunately, due to the accident, the mission failed and the entire colonization effort was set back significantly. You can hear it, traces of mixed emotions in her voice, like a mismatched salad made of garlic, cucumber, and a rotten apple. The question is why? Are you sad because of the accident?
Of course, I'm sad about it, especially because... Well, never mind. Let bygones be bygones.
She looks aside, shaking her head as if in disbelief before turning her gaze back to you.
Now, concerning the accident.
Oh, you need to charge
The
that.
moment they could, Coral Destiny launched an official investigation. The conclusion? Human error. Specifically, Judy Resnick, the mission commander. She deviated from procedure, and her actions led to the explosion of the vessel. Everyone on board lost their lives, including her.
I wonder what made her deviate. That sounds terrible.
It is.
The silence that follows speaks louder than any explanation ever could, heavier than 100 words. Did you know Judy? Something shifts in her, almost imperceptibly. But you feel it. Suddenly there's a distance, a barrier that wasn't there just a moment ago.
You know what? I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
Okay. She says it with finality, her voice dropping into a tone that leaves no room for an
Explain
argument.
what happened, and as far as I'm concerned, that's enough.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I need to get in my room to charge this freaking phone.
No.
Sorry. Excuse me, gesture.
Oh, hello,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yeah.
All right then. So, number 6.
Take it.
All right. I'm here.
Let's continue. Let's go. I wonder at one point will our door be unlocked. Find the charger and charge the phone. Lost it. Let it charge a bit more. It's in our room. I'm not keeping it here. So, wait until his phone is charged. Push them all. Oh, we bypassed it. Enough of this for now. Pick it up. Ugh. That's annoying. All right. Save. Now let's end it here. Because when we come back, more going through his phone. I still have no idea how to get to the room. But we can figure this out. Oh, question all the actors. Yeah, that's fine. What is this? What is this? I think that's actually the first time I've seen that I remember. Dr. Finch worked at Coral Destiny. I don't remember this. A green one. It's weird. We'll figure it out. But we are getting there. But thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic time, especially with starting to learn what's going on here. It's not much. We know it's wrapped up in Coral Destiny. Frank trying to figure out something. They lied about something dealing with the accident, which is probably Judy being the scapegoat. We have no idea what's going on with Maxine and what is it, Jason? No idea where Walter is. Haven't met Alex if he's meetable. Riley is hiding something. We have no idea about Anita and Ben. We also don't know what Anita took the $40,000 out the account for. It's probably for the motel though, but she took the money out and then stated that she was going to let them make their own decisions and let the motel flounder or whatever. Is there anybody else? Frank is. I don't even understand how he's. I wonder what he has going on. And why he's not in the loop anymore. Jason and Maxine, yeah. Riley, Finch, Robin, Ben, Percy. Percy's questionable. The incident still. Okay. Yeah. Let's end this here. Perfect time. We come back. Frank's phone. Try to figure out as much as we can in the rest of the time we have. Before, I guess, talking to everybody about the reality show to end that out. But okay. Sorry. Right on the tangent. Thank you, everyone, and see you soon.